The goal is to deliver value, says ITT CEO Denise Ramos, to customers, employees, and ultimately to shareholders.
In terms of customers, it's really honoring those customer relationships. They come to us because of our reliability and our safety. And so being ahead of the curve and meeting their needs and finding areas where we can advance what's important to them and solutions for them is important. So that's the first thing, is creating value for customers. Second thing is all around the employees and caring and engaging the employees. So focusing them on those key initiatives that are important and then making sure that they're empowered and that they're engaged in order to be a real part of this company and meeting the needs of the customers. So you take the customer, then you take the employees, and then together, when you combine that, that's all about then creating shareholder value at the end of the day.
Virginia Romany is the new CEO of IBM. You're the new head of ITT. Are we seeing some cracks in the glass ceiling?
I think you're seeing that people are now looking at every individual and just deciding who has the best skill set in order to take a company going forward. I really don't think it's getting to the point that it's not gender-based. It's all based on experiences and what the value that you've been able to deliver to the company in all the different experiences that you've had.
What skill sets helped you along the way? What skill did you rely on the most to get to the top?
I spent 20 years in the oil and gas industry, and I was in a different job about every 2 or 3 years. I then did a 180-degree turn, and I went into a marketing company, and I got to understand the customer and the relationship of a brand and a customer. And then I went to ITT. So to me, it was bringing those two things together. So understanding all the different experiences that I had and the fact that I spent the first 20 years in an engineering technology company, and then you bring the marketing aspect into it, I think is a really powerful combination going forward. And I think that that's what I'm going to bring to this job going forward.
There are not a lot of executives who are women at oil and gas companies where you spent your first 20 years. How hard was it?
It wasn't that hard. And I'd say because I joined a company where gender wasn't an issue. What they looked for were the best and the brightest. And they gave you the opportunities that you needed in order to grow and develop. So I never really felt as though being a female was a disadvantage or an advantage. Either way, it was all about what you produced and what you delivered. As for advice for employees just starting their careers, Ramos says, follow your passion. I truly believe that people need to follow where their heart is and where their passion is. And if they do that, and they do it in a very disciplined way, that they'll be able to produce great results. So did I have any doubts? No. Were there things that I wish I had done better than I did? Yes. But that's all part of growing and learning and then just being better.